Peace, good people. So I came to give you a backyard garden update. This kale plant were actually four different. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. It was four different kale plants that were in the garden beds at our last location. These birds is birding, ain't they? Goodness. Anyways, this was at our last home, and I uprooted them from their bed and repotted them in here. Let me get rid of that. And they've been thriving for the most part. This little one in the back, he didn't transfer over as well, and as you can see, he hasn't gotten as big as the other ones. All our basil and lemon balm have not held up. This is some garlic. Elephant ear died, but this is some garlic. I did this, when did I start this? 10-10. And so they won't be ready to harvest until spring, but you know, I tried to cover it with mulch, but the stuff still grew up out of it, so I'm gonna leave them alone. Now this lemon balm did okay. These were transfers from the last house as well, so some have done okay, some have not. And apparently you can grow lemon balm and basil in the house over the winter, but I didn't do that. Some more lemon balm that is holding up okay. Pineapple plant is just doing its own thing. All my citronella done died off. Matter of fact, let's move y'all away from my peppermint, which is yellowing. I have not been out here like that, y'all. I'm not a winter gardener, it seeming like. It's been kind of cold. I've been kind of lazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. So yeah, I gotta get this right, because something is going on if they're turning yellow. It's a nutrient deficiency, so I'm gonna come take care of my baby. And I chopped so much before we moved to dry them out. It's looking like they're not really growing back in full. So we have a bunch of rosemary. The rosemary is still holding up very nice, thriving, if you will. Some more lemon balm. This is my chamomile. The wind must have been knocking her to the side. I need to peel these off and store them. Great for medicinal purposes, calming effects. Got some more rosemary back there, doing all right. This is some onions that I planted. I chopped these shoots off and make dried chives, if you will. Dehydrate them and use them as chives. And then this is some spinach. It's not been getting too much bigger than this lately, but let me go show you some more stuff. All right, so over here we have some donations from some friends and family. My roommate's brother has been taking a horticulture class, and they've been having to grow certain stuff, so he came up with a bunch of kale that were in the little sample trays, and I repotted them, and so they've been growing. Then we have some different lettuces and stuff that was donated by a friend. This was Chard down there. Isn't doing too much. And I planted these. It's been over a month, so sometime in like November, and it's December now, so they're slowly growing. The collards, and if you take note, I just use natural. I just found some tree limbs to block my bed off, because I haven't been by Lowe's. These are the collard greens. They were much smaller, and they're getting much bigger. Love to see it. Got about 4 of them things right here. You got a little nutrient deficiency too. Gotta get you right, baby. Yeah, so these been going good. Haven't been really getting tore by the bugs. It's about the only one I see like that. This is our compost bin, and these are some things that need to be composted. I put the stuff in here. Typically you want to drain it, make sure it has a drainage hole, but I just do it, you know, I empty it like every 2 days or so I ain't do all that. But what I do is I come and dump all the stuff in here, and then I cover it with more leaves and mulch and stuff. And what'll happen is this bed will continue to break down and provide us soil. So when spring come, I already have my natural soil. Got some more collards back here. Got some type of lettuce down here growing, and some more kale. Things are growing kind of slow. And I'm not out here watering every day either, because in the winter you don't need to overwater because the sun is but so strong, so it's not gonna this is some Swiss chard, and underneath this was a compost. If you can see, I had some peppers composting to help give it some nutrients. Did a couple pots like that. This is some basil, surprisingly still holding up because the rest have not. That's my dead lemon balm back there. Some more kale, some pepper plants that are done for. Some more spinach. And as you can see, the leaves are falling all in it, providing good mulch for them. That's a lemon balm plant that I uprooted from the ground at the old house. And it was doing good, but then it started falling off. Same with the oregano and the thyme. As you can see, it's all dried out and dead looking. So yeah, I need to bring these in and do something with them. And that's a different type of thyme, German thyme. And this is German, and that is a different type of thyme. And then over here, last but not least, we got some radishes. They're not ready yet. I pulled one up to see. They're not quite ready. And they actually might be a little too close together in this, what is it, like 11-pound bucket. But hey, I needed somewhere to put them because they were getting too big in these little sample trays. And this is some Swiss chard. So yeah, and this is some dead basil. I brought them. They were in the shade. And I brought them in the sun thinking they needed some sun. And they did not hold up well. That frost didn't do them well. But the strong leafy greens hold up pretty well. So yeah, this is our garden update. Be checking in by spring again. So my fellow gardeners, what's up? My kale, after these last 2 snows, look at how they looking, baby. They drooping. Let me show you the collard. The collards is down bad, and they were thriving prior to this frost. They ain't had none of this fading or none of that. Look at them, just sad. Anything I can do to revive them? Like all my greens for real, my kale, my cabbage, my collards, they just not, look at them. The daggone spinach. What's that, frostbite? Is it frost? Are they frostbitten? Oh, thyme. Oh, oregano. Oh, kale. Oh, radish. Oh, my damn Swiss chard. Oh, should have ate them while it eating was good. Oh, look at y'all trying to pop up. Okay, radishes, y'all see y'all ready. All right, let's go.